Welcome back in one of the Bears Trouble Plays YouTube channel. Today is Friday. We made it to Friday. It's January 10th, and I'm back breaking down some more NBA plays. A little different breakdown today. I'm going to be talking about teams who are actually playing today, which is going to be something different from yesterday. But before we do that, let's take a look at the recap from yesterday. Rockets plus 1.5. Everybody comes back for the Memphis Grizzlies. That's just what the NBA is. Nobody knows who's playing what night, and the Rockets still win the game outright pretty easily. They put up a lot of points in this game. Got the win there. We have the Hawks plus 6.5 when I got them out. I think they lost the game by 9 points. Loser there. We did somehow fall ass backward in the Rudy Gobert over 9.5 points, scored 10 in the game, had the first two buckets of this game. I have no idea what I was doing. On my phone, it said Jazz. On the graphic, I think it said Magic. But regardless of how I got there, it was a mistake. And people make mistakes, and it's okay to laugh at yourself for that. But fell ass backwards into a win. Not going to apologize for winning the bet, but I will apologize for having the mix-up on the teams. But somehow, some way, Rudy Gobert does cash the over 9.5. Then LaMelo Ball did not play tonight, playing in LA. Wildfires in Cali. Crazy stuff happening over there. Scary stuff. So people's safety way, way, way more important than anything going on in the sports world. So hopefully everybody in Cali stays safe, and I saw those fires are ramping up, so hopefully they find a way to put those out sooner rather than later. Millions of people losing their homes. Sad stuff to see over there, but wish everybody the best of luck. But we're going to move on to the NBA for Friday night, and we are going to start with a one-banger game. I think we've got two on the docket. This is actually the lesser of the two, but we're going to be talking about the Kings because they have been on fire. They fired their head coach, like you guys know. They went on back-to-back games still losing with the new head coach, but now they've rattled off 5 in a row. Dallas, 76ers, Memphis, Golden State, and then a double overtime thriller where we had them minus 2.5 going up against the Miami Heat. I'm going to back them once again tonight. They are plus 10.5 going on the road to take on the Boston Celtics. They are plus 10.5 for a reason. Nobody is currently out in this game for the Sacramento Kings, but Boston had a game at the Denver Nuggets, but they've had 3 consecutive days off. 1, 2, 3 in a row. They're going to be at home in this game. Boston at home has been very good this season, and they also lost their last home game going up against the Pacers, I believe it was. So Boston typically not going to drop back-to-back games at home. I do think they will win this game, but the Sacramento Kings, they've been putting up a lot of points over the last 3 games. 138, 129, 123. A lot of that has been due to the scoring of people like Malik Monk and DeMar DeRozan, who DeMar DeRozan had one of the best games, or best overtimes, I should say, out of any player this season in the NBA. So I'm going to take the Kings with the points. I think they're a very good scoring team, and I think 10.5 is way too much. Give me the 10.5 as the play-in for the second play of the day. We will be looking at a great game. Thunder going up against the New York Knicks. Thunder is the play. Minus 2.5. I made this a close game, but I don't even know if it will be close. Thunder are one of the best teams in the NBA. They showed it going up against the Cavaliers. That game was back and forth the entire way. The Cavaliers found a way to win the game. The Cavaliers are an outstanding team, but so are the Thunder. They are now 30-6 on the season, going on the road to face off against the Knicks after having a day off, and they're going to win this game outright. Minus 2.5 will be the play. The New York Knicks, 3 consecutive losses, got a win back on the board going up against the Raptors. Still didn't play that well, only put up 112 points. They have not been playing great defense over the last several games, and they've already lost to the Thunder at the Thunder about a week ago by 10 points. So I think the Thunder have their number. They held them to 107 points in that last game. I think they hold them to under 110 in this game as well, and they're going to take this win. Minus 2.5 will be the play. For the player props tonight, we're going to be staying in that same game. SGA over his total points. Short, sweet, and to the point. One of the leading scorers this season in the NBA. He might actually be the leading scorer. I think Giannis was up there for points, but I think SGA might have passed him because he has scored 30-plus points in 3 consecutive games. He also has 3 or 4 40-point games mixed in there over the last 10. So he's been putting up a ton of points over the last several games. But looking at the shot selection, his 3-point shot attempts have been up, which I kind of like. He's taken 6+ threes in back-to-back games. Only made 1 the last one, but he's taken more threes, and he's taking more shots. He shot 20-plus times in 7 of the last 10 games. He shot 20-plus times, though, in 3 of the last 3. So I'm looking at that shot volume. He's a very good shooter to start with, 52.2% on the season. He's going up against the New York Knicks, playing in the bright lights at the New York Knicks. So I think this is going to be a monster game again for SGA, probably going to put up 30-plus points. Once again, I will take the over 30.5. Sometimes this creeps up to 31.5 right before game, so I will play it up to 31.5. And for the second play tonight, we will be looking at a guy we haven't looked at all season long. Give me Pascal Siakam to go over his total points going up against the Warriors. Now, the Pacers are kind of crazy right now. They've rattled off 5 of the last 6. They are now 2 games above 500, and they've been doing it with defense, which is something that we haven't seen from them all season long. They've been playing great defense, and the offense has stayed consistent. 115 against the Heat, high-scoring game, sure. 108 against the Suns, 99 against the Nets, 113 against a pretty good Bulls offensive team. They've put up 126-plus points in 3 of the last 4. Pascal Siakam's been a big part of that. Also, Halliburton shooting really well right now. But Pascal Siakam, coming off a 26-point game, one of his highest scoring outputs of the season, and he's been above 15-plus points in 9 of the last 10 games. He's shooting a lot more from the field over the last 3 games as well. 16-plus shots in 3 consecutive. His numbers have been around 13 or 14 shots per game, but for some reason, he is dominating the paint, and he's also taking a few more threes over the last couple of games. Took 7 the other night against the Bulls. Typically, we see him around 4 or 5 threes per game. So I like Pascal Siakam in this game over his total points going up against Golden State. I do think he's going to dominate down low against Golden State. They've got Trace Jackson Davis down there, but really he's kind of a younger guy. I think Pascal Siakam can cook him with the bag that he has. And it's not really that big of a total either. 19.5 points. Not too many points for Pascal Siakam. So give me the over points here for him as the final play of the day. Let's go to that NBA recap graphic. We're going to take the Kings plus 10.5. Just feel like it's too many points going up against Boston, even though I think they will win. We're going to take the Thunder minus 2.5 against the Knicks. SGA over his total points, 30.5. And then we have Pascal Siakam over his total points, 19.5 is what I'm going to guess. His average on the season is, I think, 19.9 or 20, somewhere around there. But 19.5 will be the play. I'll play it up to 20.5 as the final play of the day. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Friday, January 10th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please share the drop against video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.